right there, yeah, my Xbox 360 would play it, but it lags. And Microsoft, I don't think, they may not be listening, but you know what? At least, in my opinion, if they're going to do this kind of stuff again, they got to fix some problems, because we all know by now they haven't listened half of the time. Anyway, continuing on with my point. You know, why didn't they put Oddworld's Stranger's Wrath on the thing? To me, it just feels so stupid, and it feels really, really sad. I mean, the game itself is very popular on the Xbox 360, and let me continue on in the next video, okay? Hello again. It's actually me again. Sorry. I had to cut it out because I'm trying to limit into the 15-minute thing. And that's a good thing, because that's what YouTube should have done a long time ago. But continuing on. Why didn't the Microsoft people absolutely transfer the infamous game of Oddworld Stranger's Wrath onto the Xbox 360? Because since there has been a story about Oddworld absolutely coming into the PlayStation 3, they should have done the Xbox compatibility thing also. Because you know what? I would love to play it again. And I kid you not, I did beat the game and enjoyed the hell out of it. I love the story. I like the plot twist ending, you know, right at the end. But basically, since the Xbox 360 hasn't been upgraded and such, Microsoft should have thought carefully, because now, with the PlayStation 3 version coming out, that means, in other words, we are not going to see it for a long time. And that's just sad, because Microsoft has, well, screwed up a bunch of things a couple of times. They usually do good things and bad things, but in some points, as far as I've heard from Spunkaz and some other people, I gotta lighten up a bit, for God's sake. And it's pretty much my camera that itself is dark. It mainly does that. Hold on. Sorry! If you saw that right there, I'm trying to fix something. Gotta fix it. Really hate this dark mode. It feels like it absolutely should have. Okay, here we go. Okay, get up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, now it's better. Okay, now back to my thing. Basically, since, well, you know, with Xbox 360 basically having backwards compatibility, they should have just done the other games, not just the ones like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the other ones and such. They should have done Oddworld, because, well, the game itself is very fun, and not to mention that since the backwards the new, sorry to cut, but basically I had to say it again. One thing that I just hate, you know, right now with what Microsoft should have done was they should have backwards compatibility'd the Oddworld Stranger's Wrath game, because I have the original game right here, which I'm going to show you in a couple of secs. You're going to see the original game. Now, granted that it's been a long time since I played it, but yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't even play this. This is a good game, by the way, and I haven't played it so far, way far, by the way, but unfortunately they didn't transfer this thing. Why? Because unfortunately, since the Xbox 360 pretty much plays Xbox 360 games, and they only selected a handful of games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a bunch of other games. Hell, they couldn't even ported Cell Shaded or Cell Damage, which was a game that was about you shooting, you know, cars immediately. This is Ultra Echo, by the way, but this is a good game. But I'm going to show you my Oddworld, because, well, basically, as I said before, they should have backwards, you know, compatibilized the thing, because, well, to me it's just stupid. Okay, trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, now this is very important. Okay, we're gonna sit somewhere where we have light, because we all know that this damn darkness itself isn't really working. And as far as I know, it's just it overall makes it really. You can't see what I'm talking about. All right, Gotta fix this. Sorry if I'm moving, but basically, I have a lot of things to say. Now, as I said before, they should have transferred a lot of the other Xbox games. Like, for example, this one. This is the Oddworld. I picked this up back in the year 2005, and this is the inspiration of why I got the Xbox, the very first Xbox. Now, you see this? This is what they should have transferred to the Xbox 360, since there's a story about that, for good reasons, they're going to absolutely try to transfer this game onto the PlayStation 3. And they're trying to revamp Oddworld, which is a good thing because, well, I miss Oddworld and Mortal Kombat. And yes, I actually am excited for Mortal Kombat 2. But yeah, it feels so stupid because Microsoft itself has been porting and all this other stuff, basically, and they've been forgetting about this kind of stuff when they should have ported this stuff from the beginning. But unfortunately, they're not. Why? Because they themselves only ported what, was compatible. And with Ninja Turtles, basically, it still works. Blinks 2, they should have fixed, what they should have fixed was the glitching. I kid you not, the game itself lags in the actual game, in the Xbox 360 version. The original Xbox, it doesn't lag at all. And you know what? I beat that game too, which is a good thing. And I want to play these games again because you know what? It gave me good memories of what the Xbox can do. Xbox 360, it is a good console, but I will say this right now, they should have backwards compatibilized some of this stuff. But since, despite the fact that Microsoft itself is pretty much doing the same damn thing as what they would usually do in this kind of situation, which is pretty much just show new stuff and take others, like the iToy idea, and pretty much put it into the Kinect, there will be no port of this game, as far as I know, because unfortunately, the remake is going to be done by another company. Yeah. It's kind of sad, because I like this game. This game itself is pretty much one of the best examples of how to do a game right. How to do a combination of first person combined with third person. And I kid you not and such, the game itself is a good demonstration of what should have been, revolutionizing the idea of using first person and third person actions. But unfortunately, since the game itself decided that people said that it didn't work out as well, and despite the fact people said that the game itself wasn't as great as BioShock and all this other BS and such, they've said that this game itself, really didn't catch on. Well, here's something that BioShock didn't come up with. They didn't absolutely use first person and third person together. They only used first person. They only did it first person. I kid you not at this point. I've seen it, what the gameplay is. It is nowhere near as what Oddworld did. And I am an Oddworld fan because I love the Abe's Odyssey. I did try to play it, and now my battery's going down, but yeah. It's BS that they haven't even transferred this crap. And with this stuff, my battery itself is dying a little bit. But yeah, you can tell by now that I'm not very impressed by what Microsoft should and should have done. Should have not done. And this is a good example. And the reason why I love for this game to come onto the Xbox 360 is because, well, if they're going to put it onto the PlayStation 3, then why couldn't you just put it on the Xbox 360 too? It's kind of lazy that they don't port this kind of stuff anymore. And with that said, that's pretty much probably the first rants out of my trilogy. I'll see you in the next video, gentlemen. Peace.